Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. You guys, today's actually a pretty big video because today we are celebrating our 5-year anniversary here on YouTube. In fact, it was 5 years ago today, July 24th, 2015, that Sherri and I were in the town of Hope, Alaska, filming what would become our very first vlog. We uploaded that video on July 25th, tomorrow, to our YouTube channel, thus starting the LeggLife journey.
In these last 5 years, we have uploaded over 600 videos, and you guys have watched them for over 15 million minutes.
That's so insane. Our channel is coming up on 2 million views. There's over 14,000 of you guys that have opted in to subscribe to our channel. And we say this a lot here on LeggLife, is that numbers matter because people matter. Right? To us, 14,000 subscribers, 15 million minutes, 2 million views, those numbers only matter because you guys are behind them. Right? Because those numbers represent people, and they represent minutes in your lives, and they represent that kind of stuff. So that is why those things matter to us. But honestly, as we look back on 5 years on YouTube, it's not even those milestones that I think have been the most memorable to us or the most meaningful. It really is like the people and the relationships that we have made. 5 years in, and we can genuinely say that some of the strongest relationships that we have in our life today are people that we've met because of this crazy YouTube channel. That's unbelievable. And so, Sherri, I want to talk a little bit about that. I wanted to, in this video, look back over the last 5 years, but also maybe take a little bit of time and look forward to the next 5, what that might hold. And so it's been no surprise to anybody that 5 years ago, the starting of this channel was my idea, was the extrovert's idea. Surprise, surprise. And there was a little coercing that had to happen to get you to do this. Tell me your thoughts of LeggLife 5 years ago, your fears, your concerns, as opposed to now. What's changed for you about YouTube?
Well, so 5 years ago, it was really we were on our way to Hope, and he was just like, hey, we're going to vlog this.
Surprise!
And oh, okay. And so I was sort of dragged into it kicking and screaming, and I wasn't real sure about it, and it really has been life-changing in a good way. And I do feel like he said, some of our closest friends we have met through YouTube, which would not have happened if we didn't have a YouTube channel. And I think the friendships, the relationships, and getting to meet you guys kind of all over the place has been amazing, because now we have friends everywhere.
When we started this channel, obviously it's grown into something that you never would have imagined. Right? We thought our family and our friends would watch, and that was kind of it. And then you guys all showed up, and here we are. One of the things that I'm really proud of about you, and we hear this in the comments a lot, is people who watch you early in our channel in the videos. It's clear that you aren't stoked about this YouTube idea. But now, you are, I've just noticed, even you, when I pick up the camera, are feeling still so much more comfortable. You're feeling so much more natural in this. But I've also noticed it when we do, so it's interesting because to you, YouTube, this isn't even your favorite part of YouTube. Your favorite part is when you actually get to meet our viewers. Yeah,
when I actually get to put faces on the little avatar that I just see on comments.
So when we do meet and greets, Sherri just shines, and I'm so proud of her because I'll just look over, and she's just talking to a group of people, and she's just
which is still super awkward because I am socially awkward. I'm not great in meeting new people in big crowd settings. I'm terrified the whole time, but I love actually getting to meet you guys and talk to you, and so that's my favorite part.
And I think for me, when I look back on 5 years of YouTube, I wanted to start this channel for a couple of reasons. Number one, YouTube is where I always consumed content, right? I'm not a big TV guy. YouTube is what I watch. And so I thought... It still is. And so I thought, what a great place for us to share our lives. And that's the other thing. I wanted a platform where we could, inform and inspire, right? We use those two words a lot. Where can we inform people and where can we inspire them? And YouTube was it. And I can genuinely say, 5 years later, I had no idea the way that we would have impact in people's lives through this channel. The letters and the emails and the messages and the packages and the cards that you guys have sent us, sharing really personal and really hard parts of your story
Right.
have, I mean, genuinely blown us away.
Yeah.
I had no clue that a YouTube channel like ours could have the amount of impact in people's lives. And that is largely thanks to you guys
Right.
for letting us have that, right? For showing up, for spending time getting to know us, for commenting, sending us messages, letting us get to know you and hear part of your story. And so I think for me, the biggest surprise about the first 5 years has been the level of connection and the depth of like influence and impact that I feel like we've been able to have. And that to me has been the best part.
Yep.
I can genuinely say, and I mean this, that 5 years later, our life is richer, not monetarily, but our life is richer and better because of this channel.
Right, because of the people that are in our life now.
That's an amazing thing to say. To say that for 5 years we've done something and like our life is better because of it.
Right.
That's awesome. Like that's so great. And we hope that your lives are better as well because of being a part of this community.
Right.
But to be honest, like YouTube isn't always like sunshine and puppies and rainbows. Surprise, as the guy who goes through all the comments and deletes and blocks everybody, I promise you it is not. And that's one of the things I want to talk about because we have had our haters. We have had our trolls. Even in light of all of those, I would do it all over again.
Because there's so many more positive people and so many more amazing people like you guys that are genuine friends.
And I want you guys to know, like, this was probably last year sometime. I put out something on the LeggLife Instagram page, and I said, hey, just so you want to know, I want to know, why do you guys watch us? Like, why do you watch LeggLife? What is it that you love about LeggLife? And I still have in my phone every single response you guys sent because 100% of them were the most like life-giving, humbling comments. Like your words of life to us have so like what do I even say, like counterbalanced
Right.
and so outweighed all of the negative that we've experienced on the internet. And so thank you so much to you for doing that because you guys have, whatever we have inspired you, I promise you've inspired us 10 times.
Right.
So that has been one of the most amazing things about YouTube as well.
And thinking about the relationships that we've made here on YouTube, people that we would not have met otherwise, but we have gone on vacation with, and we consider their children like our niece and nephew, and like it's just those kinds of relationships that are so deep and meaningful that would not have happened because of where we were in the country and where we are in our lives, and like just it would not have happened if we didn't have YouTube.
Hands down, the best part of YouTube. 5 years in,
we have somebody living with us.
That's true. Like, and that's what I was thinking about. Like Auburn, who was staying with us this summer, we met her 7 months ago because of YouTube. Because of YouTube, and now she's here spending the summer in Alaska.
And Kelly and Caleb that lived with us, we met from YouTube.
Also, I think our number now is we are now up to like 9 people who have relocated, who are started as LeggLife viewers and have relocated to Alaska. So essentially, our whole plan, you guys, if you're watching this,
populating Alaska.
Yep, if you guys are watching this, just know at some point we're going to try to get you to move to Alaska. So just
we have a guest room.
Start packing your bags, and we'll get you guys up here soon. But definitely, we found it out 5 years in. The best part about YouTube, hands down, has been the people that we have met.
Yep.
So Sherri mentioned earlier that we have uploaded over 600 videos here on our channel, which honestly, that's another thing that I'm really proud of because to me, every video has been a creative project. Right? Like, because there's like filming and editing and that whole process in there. And so I have like 600 projects.
Completed
projects that I finished over the last 5 years. And I love that aspect. But Sherri, of those videos, are there some that like you really love, or there's some that like you're just really proud exist on our channel? Like, tell me about those 600 videos. Like, how do you feel about some of those?
Okay, well, the very first video.
Yeah, we're gonna go video by video. This is a very long video, guys.
No, I love that we have been able to document our life in the way that we have, and not just like these big moments, like big vacations and that kind of stuff, but like every day, like going to Target and that kind of stuff. Like, I love that we have our life online, that we can actually just go back and reminisce and enjoy our life and kind of see how we got to where we are. But videos that I'm glad that we have up. We talked about why we don't have kids, and the medical condition that I have, and I feel like that opened up a lot of doors for conversation.
Yep.
And you guys really responded well to that, and we still get comments on it
all the time.
People that just discovered our channel through that, and for me, like, that's huge because it's weird to have like this rare medical condition that nobody's ever heard of. So when somebody's like, I have that too, oh my gosh, then it's, I don't know, it brings things closer and kind of tears down these walls and this stigma around, not being able to have kids. And so I love that. We also made a video kind of at the beginning of our quarantine, talking about anxiety, because I was not handling anxiety super well with everything that was happening. And anxiety is also one of those weird stigmas that people just don't talk about, and everybody experiences it. And it's just, I think that I'm glad that we have those videos up because it opens up doors for conversation.
So one of my favorite videos is the Why We Don't Have Kids video as well, for a lot of the exact same reasons. It started a conversation that I think too often stays in the shadows.
Right.
And what I loved is that we've had so many people, even who don't have Ehlers-Danlos, what you have, but for whatever reason can't have kids, who have said, like, I've always felt shame around this, and watching you guys talk about this just like helped me change my perspective.
Right.
That was huge for us.
Yeah,
right?
I love that.
That's huge. And so I'm so proud of that video as well. Some of the things that I'm really proud of, for whatever reason, like, I love our Paris vlogs.
Yeah.
Because I think the Paris trip to me, for like, it's the one trip we've taken that I still think, I can't believe we did that. Like, it just seemed too magical and perfect and wonderful. And so I've gone back and watched our Paris vlogs a number of times. So I really love those. I really love getting to look back on the last 5 years and just like scroll through our video feed and just be like, you know what? Like, we've gotten to do some pretty cool things.
Right, we have a pretty great life.
Like, we have really been super, super blessed with the places we've been able to go, the people we've been able to meet. And so to me, looking at the videos we've made, those 600 videos, is just such a reminder of like, just how blessed we really are.
Yeah.
And so that, I think, is probably my favorite thing. But definitely the video I'm most proud of, I'm with you. It's the video on why we can't have kids. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'm actually going to link it down below. It's still a question that we get quite a bit from people. So I know there's a lot of you.
You guys are so great. You're so fun. Why don't you have kids?
You guys go to Disney all the time. Why don't you have kids? Well, we answer all that in the video. So check that out down below. So Sherri, the last 5 years, I think we can agree, despite haters and trolls, has been an amazing, amazing 5 years on YouTube.
Yep.
Let's look forward. Let's think it is July 24th, 2025. We are no longer wearing masks.
Oh, I know.
we are
Gracious.
we are out of a global pandemic, and we are about to celebrate 10 years on YouTube. It's obviously hard to know where we'll be, because if you guys would have told us 5 years ago that we would be here,
that I would not have blonde hair, that I'd have pink hair,
and our channel has like more than like 11 subscribers, like, we would have absolutely not
What?
believed you. So the first 5 years have been so far beyond what we expected.
Yeah.
Sherri, when you think about like the next 5 years, is there anything that you would like to be said about us or about our channel? When you think 5 years from now, we're celebrating 10 years on YouTube, and somebody's describing LeggLife to somebody, what would you like for them to say?
I hope that we're still encouraging and positive and can still show what a good marriage looks like. And the positive thing, I think, because there's just so much negative in the world, and not just on YouTube, but kind of everywhere, that I like that. That's really one of the things most people say, is that we're positive, and I like that.
I think that's something that I hope as well.
Yeah.
Because I think the reality is that there's a danger in like the world wearing you down, right? There's a danger in like just life beating you up and like dulling your sparkle, right?
And it happens.
And that's just the reality. And so I hope two things. Number one, I hope that we're able to continue to be honest with you guys when we're having bad days.
Yeah.
Right? Because let's be honest, we've told you guys that. There's been days that we've just been like, yep, today's a stinker. Like, today was a rough one. But I agree with you. I hope that when we come to our 10-year anniversary, that people still look at our channel as one that encourages them, makes them smile, makes them laugh. I will say, I hope that 5 years from now, I am better at the Disney animation classes on our Disney vacations. I hope I get better than that.
5 years from now, we'll be celebrating our 20th anniversary.
I hope that someday we find a game that I can beat you at.
Yeah.
That probably won't happen. I hope that 5 years from now, what's interesting is that, like, as far as channel milestones, like, how many subscribers do you have? I have no clue. Like, literally no idea.
And I don't think that it matters.
I don't think it matters. As long as we can keep doing the things that are the focus of our channel, inform and inspire. If we can keep doing that, if 5 years from now we've been able to say, for 10 years we've been able to inform people and we've been able to inspire them, success.
Right.
Absolute success. You know what I get excited about, though? I think of all of the friends and the new, basically, family that we have because of YouTube in 5 years.
Right.
Think of the next 5.
I'm excited to see where else we go.
Like,
Who else we add to our little nest?
Who else stays in our guest room? Who else moves to Alaska? Who else is a part of our family? Who else, like, that gets me so unbelievably excited to think of, like, who gets added to our life because 5 years ago we uploaded a video from Hope, Alaska, and now it's grown into this community that is, like, so amazing and so supportive that you guys would go on viewer cruises with us, and you guys would buy Sherri's Etsy stuff, and you guys would buy my beard oil, and you guys would, like, participate in Christmas card exchanges with us, and just, like, you would be a part of, not just, I think I'd say that you're not a part of our, like, YouTube channel. I think that Sherri and I would feel like you guys are a part, like, of our life.
Right. You're
Right?
part of our family.
That's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Like, when we uploaded 5 years ago, I don't think either of us considered that.
No.
Like, that wasn't even on
I mean, we literally just thought it was going to be, like, our family that would watch it just to see what we were doing in Alaska.
So, friends, thank you so very much. 5 years down, and it has been an amazing journey. So excited to see where the next 5 years go. So excited that you guys are part of our community. Thanks so much for being a part. Thanks for every comment, every, like, thumbs up, every wonderful email and message and card and package you guys have ever sent us.
Yep.
We love you guys so much, and we will see you on Monday on the next LeggLife video.